Roger Federer shocks Novak Djokovic by beating world number 1 in straight sets. Roger Federer beat Novak Djokovic 7-5, 6-2 at the ATP World Tour Finals. It was only world number 1 Djokovic's sixth defeat of the season. Federer's win denied Andy Murray ending the year as world number 2. For now, see the latest news and results from Roger Federer strutting around the O2 Arena like an unshaven Avenger. Roger Federer caused what now almost constitutes a sensation by beating Novak Djokovic. The 34-year-old Swiss shattered the defenses of the normally impregnable world number 1, to beat him 7-5, 6-2 and thus put himself through to the semi-finals of the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. It was only Djokovic's sixth defeat of the season and the first he has suffered since August 23 in Cincinnati. It was also his first on any indoor court in just over 3 years, and a packed crowd of 17,000 loved all 77 minutes of it. This was vintage Federer, and by slaying the Serbian dragon he also prevented Andy Murray from taking the year-end world number 2 spot, although the Scot could guarantee that on Wednesday afternoon, should he overcome Rafael Nadal. But if beating Djokovic is now regarded as the gold standard, Federer might claim the mantle anyway. 3 of the Serb's 6 defeats in 2015 have been at his hands. Federer gave a masterclass in how to beat Djokovic, constantly aggressive and mixing his game up, like Murray had done less successfully in the Paris final earlier this month. "I came out with a clear idea of how I wanted to play. There weren't any insane tactics, but I served well and stayed calm," said Federer. He could have played better, but I give myself some of the credit for that. This being a group event, it would still be no surprise to see Djokovic holding the trophy aloft on Sunday night, but he needs to improve. "I was not even close to my best," he lamented. "Roger used the spin and slice very wisely and never showed me the same ball. But I made a lot of unforced errors." I handed him the win in the second set. The Swiss, through precision serving and reducing his margin of error on ground strokes, cruised towards a first set tiebreak and then created an initial set point, only to net a forehand. Then came a moment of pure magic on the second one. Federer advanced to the net and Djokovic hit a raking cross-court backhand that dipped beautifully towards his toes. Somehow the veteran managed to deftly flick it back over on the half volley, landing it on the line and giving his opponent no chance. When he broke for 2-2 in the second, Djokovic looked unusually disheartened, but he got back level again as if on autopilot. Yet his balance was strangely wobbly and the enforced error count kept rising in the face of the Federer onslaught. The Swiss created 2 more breakpoints at 3-2, which he clinched with a slightly fortuitous backhand down the line that clipped the net. After that there was uncharacteristic subsidence. Jamie Murray and John Peers were left needing a victory against the world's top team on Thursday, if they are to make it into the semi-finals of the doubles event. The GB Australia duo were below par as they lost 6-3, 7-6 to Roan Bapana and Florin Marja in their second group match, and now have what is effectively an eliminator against Bob and Mike Bryan, to progress into the last 4. Kei Nishikori kept his semi-final qualification hopes alive by beating Tomas Berdych 7-5, 3-6, 6-3,